Tabletop role-playing is built on imagination. We've seen amazing worlds come to life in two-dimensional maps, and we believe there's much more to come. Introducing Cartographr, augmented reality that gives you the power to step into the fantasy and bring your ideas to life. Unlock your creativity as you design battlefields, villages, taverns, and dungeons to share with your friends in real time. With an intuitive drag-and-drop interface using libraries of free assets, all from the palm of your hand. Browse and discover pre-made maps by category or creator. Find exactly what you need at your fingertips, because your story's always changing, and we're here to help you be ready for anything. Bring life to your characters and see the world through their eyes. Measure distance with built-in trackers. Turn the real world into your personal battle grid. Mark conditions for everyone to see, and protect your secrets with real fog of war. This is just the first step towards scanning your own miniatures and terrain and rendering them digitally to use in your designs. Your world looks great on paper. Now see how it looks from the inside. Visualize scale. See your ideas come to life, and let your players get lost in the legends of fantasy that you build for them. Share your world. Share your experience with Cartographr.
Hi everyone, I'm Joanna.
And I'm Ravel. We're both educational game researchers and designers. Joanna is a self-taught coder and programmer and emerging technology specialist.
Ravel is a designer and user researcher. We were curious about the creative tools D&D players have used throughout history and began to explore the next generation of technology and to envision how the game is played for generations to come. So what's the next creative tool that would innovate the narrative experience?
The answer is Cartographr. We spent a year researching the needs of D&D players and have so far conducted hundreds of hours of interviews with D&D dungeon masters and players. We built a workable prototype and did playtests. We are confident that this tool will positively change how DMs facilitate their games in the future. We believe we are ready for the next steps. We chose to run a Kickstarter to gather support to further build not only this tool, but a resource for the tabletop RPG community. We are prioritizing the money to develop 3D assets, aiming to provide our users maximum flexibility with as many free modular pieces as possible.
Thank you for your support, and we'll talk to you soon.
Your party enters the overgrown shrine of Telenthal, where the tears of the gods are protected. An ancient skeleton protects this place.
Well, what does the room look like?
Everyone, check your phones. There's a new map I've shared on Cartographr.
This is so cool.
We're literally walking.
I'm like looking at his kneecap.
we're in the POV of the adventurer.
Wow. Okay.
Miniature view.
Oh.
Oh man. Okay.
That's legit.
Wow. Wow. Wowie. Wowie.
Wowie, wow.
See, the way of being able to, one, put it in real life mode and in being able to see a kind of a bird's eye view so that you can set the scene and then kind of like zoom in, how movies do it where it's like, here's the setting and then you quickly zoom into where your characters are. Definitely think that's a beautiful feature and I'm really excited for it.
In the forest, you hear bird chirping.
Like, to me, the visuals just kind of help give a starting point for imagination.
I'm used to playing in theater of mind all the time, so any visual that I see is always just like, oh, visual.
Mm-hmm. Oh my.
It's spinning! Yeah, right? I look at that swing and I'm gonna lift my axe up and I kind of look at the ghosts and I just make this huge pronunciation of not teenagers.
I've DM'd for groups of younger kids. Half the time, their turn will come and they'll say, well, what should I do? Throwing them in an environment where they have things that they can look at, it'll trigger different things. Maybe I don't want to be within sight of that thing and I see a wall or a tree, or I'm going to climb up a tree, or there's a window, I'm going to jump out of it and get out of here, just those visual cues sparks the imagination and can focus more on what they are doing instead of asking what they can do.
I really appreciated the simplicity of the like toolkit. It looks like it's overall really easy to use, and for somebody who is god awful with computers and anything more complicated than a word processor, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, big buttons.
Yeah, big colorful buttons.
Yep.
I need them, please.
I never imagined that this was even an option. Like everyone started talking about like having the AR like on your phone D&D table, just sick from the get.
That is really dope. Even though you guys are saying it's like beta, it's still something really cool that I could see even my players at this point getting really excited about. So wherever you guys build from here is just going to be up.